Everyone, and welcome to this any% warpless race between iceball8314 and MaCobra52. I am Muta Shadow. This is Swiss Round 5, the final round of this 2024 any% warpless tournament. I believe, I'm going to double check, I believe both of these racers, either in the, they are both in the 2-2 pool, so the winner is basically going to join the top half of the field, with those finishing the tournament 3-2, and the loser will be finishing in the bottom half at 2-3. And the timers are counting down. We'll see them go here in just a few seconds. Like, might need to account for a little bit sync here. There we go. We got the clocks much closer in sync now. They touch the end card at just about the same time. And it is off to 1-2. Sailing through 1-2 is Big Mario. Runners are still very close now, just entering 1-5. Not much separation between them yet early on in the race. With clearing 1-5 now with no hang-ups, it's on to 1-6. Iceball is going to get to fight the Hammer Brother early, so that's going to separate them momentarily. But that might actually save half of a second here. So ultimately, that is... yeah, so there MaCobra gets a movement of 2. That Iceball won't have to worry about that happening. MaCobra, though, does get the Fire Flower. So that is a wash in terms of that extra Hammer Brother movement, because he won't have to power up on the airship, which freezes the screen for a moment. Here they both are boarding the airship. Looks like Iceball is frozen, but that is a good moment to see Mario freeze with the throne room jump frozen in time for us all to admire. Okay, boarding the airship now. Okay, I'm going to switch audio over to MaCobra since Iceball is frozen at the moment. I think MaCobra does have maybe like a half-second lead as well, so we'll turn it over to him for now. In terms of PB, these two are right close to each other on the leaderboard. Iceball is in 45th place with a 52-minute and 22-second PB. MaCobra is right behind with a PB of 52 minutes and 26 seconds. If you're curious, the only runner in between them on the leaderboard is Human Mustard at 52 minutes and 23 seconds. So only 4 seconds separating them in terms of PB. And they're both tied at 2-2 in the Swiss format. We have Iceball back, and they look to be pretty much perfectly in sync right now. Both hitting the end card at the exact same time. Is on to 1-2. Let's see what the Hammer Brothers do in this level, and whether either of them... Oh no! Iceball misses that jump and falls into the moat. MaCobra fell into the moat too! So both making a similar mistake there, and looks like Iceball has a small lead there, so... Oh no, and now MaCobra is also getting a star fanfare, so... Better overall for Iceball right there. And to actually turn the audio back over to Iceball. It was oh, Iceball has lost fire. Oh, and MaCobra slips into the platform and loses P-speed. Almost gets crushed by the thwomp, but looked like MaCobra there was maybe only a few pixels away from taking damage from the thwomp, but will at least keep fire into the Boom Boom fight and make up a couple seconds there. Iceball having to do a slower stomp kill. Okay, Iceball into 1-3, MaCobra right behind. Oh, Iceball going for the green rocket, but loses P-speed, just goes ahead and kicks the shell. MaCobra also losing P-speed and takes damage, trying to avoid the brick creatures. Okay, so Iceball is now out of 2-3. MaCobra still gonna be a few seconds behind here. Oh, Iceball gets to screen wrap the box, bro. So did not want Dom Box and is able to avoid it in that spot. Both now in the Angry Sun level. Okay, Iceball going to play 2-4. That is the way the Hammer Brother has led. Cobra going to as well. Looks like means Cobra probably also wants to avoid Dom Box. Alright, Bro is going to run away from Iceball, so that's going to be some extra map movements, but... Oh, nope. Cobra does want Dom Box. So, goes and gets it. Okay, Iceball has to go out of the way a little bit to fight the Hammer Bro, but Cobra's gonna have to as well. Okay, MaCobra out of the pyramid now, soon. Iceball getting another throne room jump, nice. Okay, so Iceball already did have a couple seconds lead. Didn't see any reason that would change. Cobra looks to be further behind because of the Dom Box. If RNG works out in his favor, though, that will turn out to be a wash. A lot of players like to have that music box for consistency. They don't want RNG to dictate whether or not they have it. There's a chance that they'll be forced to have it anyway, and they have to account for that. They would rather just go get it and plan their strats accordingly. Iceball with a stomp kill, goes for off-screen one grab, but doesn't get the pixel. Ooh. Wrench almost got MaCobra. Looks like that was some swag actually on MaCobra's part. Those next two fireballs were perfectly placed. World 3 Iceball is in 3-1, swimming in the water. MaCobra will be following shortly. So let's see, I saw about a 10:19 entry into the 3-1 by Iceball. Looks like MaCobra's going to be, what, just about 23 seconds behind, but let's keep in mind that about 15 seconds of that is fighting an extra hammer bro. So really, it's a much smaller lead for MaCobra to overcome. Iceball trying to get P-Speed here in 2-2 and gets it. Oh no, but gets scammed. I saw him stomp that fish. The game claims that he did not stomp the fish. I totally saw Mario's feet land on the fish, but at least the game just kind of made Mario transparent, like flip through and not jump on the fish, and it didn't do any damage. So Iceball still has fire. Very often what you'll see with those scam fish hitboxes is that you'll stomp on the fish square right on the fish's head and then just fall right through it and take damage. Like, game, please, I'm pretty sure that I was the one that stomped on the fish. So fortunately, keeping fire into the fortress here for Iceball. MaCobra right behind, following in 3-3. Oh, loses P-Speed here, just a little hiccup. Iceball enters door 6. And 5 fireballs take out Boom Boom. See what the bros are up to here. MaCobra has good bros so far. Iceball has no threat of a runaway. Might have to chase Ronnie around a little bit. Ronnie stays down there. MaCobra runs past the door. I know that feeling all too well. Alright, 50-50 chance Iceball will have to go chase Ronnie. Let's see what happens. Okay, Cobra is safe from runaway. Going to fight Ronnie first. Does have to chase. They're both gonna have to chase some bros around. Ronnie, at least he didn't run away, but he went and hid. Okay, so at this point it is basically a 2-4 separating them. All in 3-8. Iceball makes all of his hops, gets through 3-8 safely. Maintains P-Speed out of the pipe. MaCobra is now entering 3-8 right as Iceball's leaving. Ooh, nice takeout of the of the boss bass by MaCobra there. Oh, Iceball does not get the H jump. Now mega lag on Iceball's side. See if MaCobra can get through 3-9 quicker. That will maybe save about a second or two. H jump made for MaCobra. Takes out the Koopa cleanly as well, and it looked like that helped a lot with lag reduction as well. No jump here for Iceball. Now 2 for 3. You always want to see the 7 for 7 throne room jump when someone gets off to such a good start. Okay, both now on the World 3 airship. All taken out, the Wrench brothers about to go down into the Wendy fight. Here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Wendy's down. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10 for MaCobra, and Wendy is down on both sides. Alright, we're about a third of the way through the run. Into World 4 for Iceball. Heading into 4-1. They're gonna pick up the shell. It's P-speed. Oh, but misses that jump. So it's about a 19-ish second lead now for Iceball. So Cobra made up about 4 seconds overall in World 3. Oh, taking damage right at the start of 4-1 though. So both having a little bit of a hiccup in 4-1. MaCobra getting the worst of it. Never had P-speed to begin with and took damage. Nice and clean 4-2 there for Iceball. Okay, MaCobra through 4-2 as well. Okay, both are going to be in 4-3 at the same time here. Move for Iceball. And smooth for MaCobra as well. Iceball gonna get to fight Claudio here. Let's see, MaCobra's bro situation is, yeah, MaCobra will get to fight him as well. Into 4-4 for Iceball. Iceball getting the P-speed, getting both stomps. But gets sniped right at the end. That was going so well. then just a little bad luck. Uh-oh. Cobra getting hit. Is MaCobra gonna go the low route now? Be careful. Ooh, boy. Okay, Cobra is through, but now taking damage twice. He's gonna have to power up twice to get back to fire. Uh-oh, MaCobra Iceball slips through in 4-6. Gets P-Speed back, but quickly loses it. That's rough, but at least didn't have anything worse happen than losing P-Speed. No more damage. MaCobra's going to stop for the mushroom there, and oh no, takes damage again. So this means MaCobra is not going to have fire going into World 5. We'll see if that matters to him anyway. Won't have fire for the boss fight if he's going to plan to fire a kill. Okay, now in to get the P-Wing. That's good. Gets a boxless P-Wing. And MaCobra does have a music box in inventory. Well, it has 2 music boxes in inventory, in fact. Good. So MaCobra just skips the power-up here. Might as well just wait to power up on the airship, because you're not going to get back up to fire. The airship has a leaf, so... Oh, slips right through the orb. Almost had that time perfectly. Baseball, giving the fans what they want. MaCobra already has 72 coins. And this airship actually does have 2 power-ups, but no one in a race is going to, or in a speed run at all, is going to get the second power-up. You probably have to wait 10 seconds for the ship to scroll. It is at the far right end of the airship after the boss's pipe. So in this airship, as slow as it scrolls, it is a huge time loss to grab that power up. I think even as small Mario, you take your chances at the boss. Maybe in a race for safety, you would grab it if you were small. In a PB attempt, you've probably already decided to reset at that point. No off-screen wand grab for Iceball. Going for the off-screen wand grab. Maybe we'll see one. Hey! Baseball making it out of... Making it out of World 4 here. Actually, now I'm realizing, I'm actually just now thinking of this, I didn't notice whether Iceball used a music box to skip the World 4 bros, or if he got it boxless. I actually did not see, but I'm pretty sure that I saw 2 Hammer Bros still on screen for Iceball, so well, I guess we'll see his inventory here soon enough, and whether he has a music box for these World 5 bros. Alright, Alright, MaCobra taking damage again. But already didn't have fire, so being small doesn't really hurt that much. It's basically just a loss of HP. Alright, Ice Ball gets a P-Wing here. So that's actually really good RNG for Ice Ball, getting to fight the P-Wing bro right there. And now potentially not even needing to use the music box on the Star Bro. Let's see what Starbro does. There's a chance, I think, that it could go down. Alright, MaCobra using one of what should be 2 remaining music boxes to ice these bros. Not getting it, so... Okay, Ice Ball's just gonna fight it. I'm guessing then that Ice Ball did use the music box in World 4. Otherwise, I would think that he'd have used the box right there, because now really you're just hoping to avoid the Sky Bro if you still have a music box behind. Now, I guess it's one thing to wait and see if there's a 50-50 there that you might not even need to fight. Oh, loses P-Speed in the sky there in the Twisty Castle. think, yeah, MaCobra is getting clipping into a lot of pixels here and losing P-Speed, but I don't actually think Ice Ball has an extra P-Wing compared to MaCobra, because MaCobra fought the World 4 P-Wing bro, and Ice Ball did not. So I think MaCobra here, only having used one of two music boxes, is going to be trying to avoid fighting the Sky Bro here. But I think they should be equal in terms of P-Wings, unless I might have missed something, but... Okay, MaCobra gets to the power-up. The beginning of 5-5 here can be pretty hairy as Small Mario. Okay, MaCobra grabs the tail, so do a damage boost. Ice Ball maintaining fire, though, just misses that pipe. Okay, Fireball's that spiny. Oh, it looks like MaCobra is going to be in good shape as well to skip the Sky Bro. So that is going to turn out to be a wash in terms of Hammer Bro luck, and we're going to see it tighten up real quick. Most of the separation so far has only been because MaCobra got Dom Box where Ice Ball did not, and MaCobra is going to get the Hammer Bro luck that he needed to basically make that a wash. Already has a music box in his inventory. Ooh, loses fire there, so that's going to cost a couple seconds on the Boom Boom fight. We'll get fire back on the ship, so other than that, it's just a loss of HP. So Ice Ball's going to go up and fight the Hammer Brother. MaCobra is not going to need to, just going to go right by. So we basically see this get tied up. So Ice Ball still has a few seconds lead. But now that it's still just the few seconds that we saw back in World 2 before MaCobra chose to get the Dom Box. Hey, Ice Ball clouds over 5-9. MaCobra does as well. They are both in the King's Throne Room. block for Iceball. Boop block for MaCobra. MaCobra, though, does need to power back up. So we see the screen freeze for a half second. You never do want to get hit or have to power back up. It does, even on an auto-scroller like this. It's not free time to power back up. It does cost you a half second where the screen stops scrolling. Both taking the high route here. Avoiding all the cannonballs. Iceball into the fight. Roy and stomps him out. No stun lock for either runner. Both in good shape. I'm going to adjust the sync on Iceballs again. Looks like Iceball got a little bit ahead. About 3.5, 4-ish seconds separating them here in World 6. So super close race. But nothing is going to be free in this game. Starting here in World 6 First Fortress. MaCobra plays it a little more aggressively. It gets through. Iceball heading into the Boom Boom fight as Invincible Mario. We get to see the upside down question mark orb. Same for MaCobra. Both are getting through 6-4 cleanly. Iceball is going to get the cloud. Got to be careful there. Small Mario doesn't chance it, but that's not the pattern you want to see as Small Mario. Fire Mario, definitely. MaCobra is going to get stuck also fighting the Star Bro, and again gets the low pattern, but does it more aggressively and nothing bad happens. And I guess really in that spot for MaCobra, if you die, you didn't really care anyway. It just gets you out of the fight. And hopefully then you don't have to fight him again. I think you're already there. It's better to not die and get the star. So, doesn't get the despawn, so MaCobra is going to have to back up and grab the shell, and then, ooh, that was some nice maneuvering there by MaCobra to wipe the shell with the tail and pick it up, not have to wait for it the rest of the way. That is some good control of your plumber right there. Because you got to keep that tail for this fortress, so if you miss that tail swipe, then this fortress is going to be a lot slower, or you're going to have to burn another P-Wing and risk losing time in 6-9 or 7-6. Iceball taking damage there. You're going to use a P-Wing right after this, so sometimes players just don't care. They just run through, take the damage. Sometimes though, players are going for a wall jump in 610 and it can be, or 6-9, and it can be easier to do it to small Mario. But no, we see Iceball is just powering right back up to use the P-Wing, so he had no plans of wall jumping here in 6-9. And Cobra as well, using a P-Wing. They should have the same inventories, except now MaCobra has an extra star, so Iceball going to take damage there after getting P-Speed with the tail. Then you want to burn the tail off so that Mario can maintain P-Speed. Once you jump as, so there MaCobra does it as well, once you jump as Raccoon Mario, if you're not using a P-Wing, then your P-meter is limited. After a limited amount of time, the P-Speed will wear off to prevent you from being able to fly continuously. As long as you're running on the ground, you can maintain P-Speed as Raccoon Mario. But as soon as you jump, there is a timer. But if at any time while you still have P-Speed, you take damage and just return to being Super Mario, then, or if you were to say grab another item like a flower, then you can still maintain P-Speed. Having lost the tail, it'll turn that timer off. So that's what we saw both runners do. Start the level as Raccoon, get P-Speed, but then while you still have P-Speed, you gotta intentionally take damage to maintain it. Oh my ice ball! That was close. That was scary. Okay, there is another platform down there. Ice ball getting shut out of first class. But I think that if the screen hasn't scrolled far enough yet, that it can still count as a pit. Another... Oh, MaCobra is getting into first class. And not a curator of the menu, but maybe someone out there can let us know what MaCobra was able to enjoy while riding first class in the airship. Future Rush says it was smoked salmon. Smoked salmon with a side of mushrooms. Try for ice ball, pretty good. Over having trouble with the 7-1 clip. So that is a setback there from MaCobra. If I counted correctly, that was 15 tries for MaCobra, and now they're basically separated by a whole level. This is the largest lead that anyone has had. MaCobra had a slight lead early. Iceball took a few seconds in World 2. It was virtually made larger by differences in Hammer Brother fights. Eventually that evened out though. But now it looks like we have the full menu: smoked salmon with a side of mushroom and sauteed onions, and a Cobb salad. Was there any dessert? I'm curious what may have been for dessert. Okay, Iceball is through the first fortress here in World 7. We're soon going to use another P-Wing here. MaCobra clouding over 7-4. Tiramisu for dessert. I'm glad we got to see a trip to first class for at least one of our runners in this race. Iceball in 7-8. Going down to get the hammer suit. Oh, doesn't quite get the jump up there. Through with the hammer suit, and MaCobra is right behind, heading into 7-8 as well. So we basically have a 7-8 separation between the two runners. Okay, MaCobra gonna grab the star here in the second fortress. Losing P-speed, so okay, gets through with the hammer suit. Now MaCobra is playing 7-9, so this is going to be a difference here. Let's see how well MaCobra gets the clips. Okay. So MaCobra not getting a hammer suit. Let's see, MaCobra is just doing the first two clips and then playing the rest of the way through. I think MaCobra got those clips well enough that it's going to be pretty much a wash. Iceball has already used that cloud, and MaCobra will be saving that cloud for World 8. And MaCobra takes damage, getting through the stomp kill of Boom Boom. The power back up the fire on the airship, so didn't see whether taking damage there was intentional. It may have been, just to get through. Of course, if you fire kill the Boom Boom, that saves time, but if you try and get through with fire and take more time than you would save on Boom Boom, it's not worth it. But I have a feeling that he did not intentionally take damage to get through, because he did grab that fire flower in 7-9. I mean, it might help take out the Paragoombas, but ultimately it wouldn't have saved time over running past them, I think, if he wasn't planning on using that fire flower at Boom Boom. Okay, Iceball has the wand. It is on to World 8 for Iceball. Hammer suit in tow. About a 44-minute and 15-second entry into World 8 here for Iceball. And Iceball definitely has a real lead, even without considering the difference between having Hammer Suit versus Fire and MaCobra having the Cloud. But to account for those differences, we're probably going to have to subtract about 35 to 40-ish seconds from whatever MaCobra's time is. Yeah, we are looking at probably what's going to amount to a 20-ish second lead for Iceball, so it is still within hands range. MaCobra gets one fewer hand than Iceball. We will basically have a tie on our hands once again. If Iceball loses the Hammer Suit, depending on how many Boom Booms there are left to fight, that could mean a few seconds for MaCobra as well. If MaCobra, though, loses Fire after 8-1, then that is going to cost MaCobra a chunk of time because he'll have to use his Cloud for 8-2 instead of the Fortress. What would be the worst is if Hammer misses the Boomerang Brother on Iceball's side, but able to stomp on him and take him out. Ball working through the Navy. MaCobra still in the Army. Okay, almost through for MaCobra. Yeah, maybe this is about a 1.5 hand difference here. I saw Iceball go into the Navy at 46.09, so that's about 1:12, the separation. So it's about actually a 1.5 hand difference, not just one hand. And it is hands time for Iceball. First hand grabs Iceball. Iceball, ooh, keeps the Hammer Suit, but still stun locked. Finally gets out of there. Oh my goodness, I do not know how. That had to have been like 1 pixel off that first hammer. So Iceball, oh, second hand for Iceball. So this is going to possibly give MaCobra a virtual lead here of a few seconds after that slow first hand from Iceball, and now getting the second shortest hand. If I was estimating, all 3 hands for Iceball. So now, depending on what the hands do here, MaCobra pretty much has a lead. Ooh. Alright. Iceball avoiding the fish. Getting through safely, keeping the hammer suit, which is also very important here. Second hand grabs MaCobra. So if MaCobra avoids the third hand, he kind of has a virtual lead, accounting for the cloud. MaCobra gets the third hand, Iceball probably has a virtual lead, and second hand gets MaCobra, so that will help even things up. Iceball got the worst of it, having such a slow first hand, but should still have a virtual lead. I'm estimating between 10 to 15-ish seconds. All right, but they are both going to be on the Air Force at the same time. So this has gotten a lot closer now. Iceball heading into the boom boom fight. Uh-oh, not getting the hammer kill of Boom Boom. Does 2 stomps first, so it's also a chance for MaCobra to pick up a couple seconds. There's about a 50.08 drop into the pipe there for Iceball. Oh, losing P speed here in 8-1, gets it back. The rest of 8-1 is nice and smooth. So Iceball into 8-2. That was about a 47, or not even, that was about a 39-second lead for Iceball, but accounting for the cloud, MaCobra actually probably has a few seconds. Accounting for the hammer suit, Iceball can have faster boom boom fights and make up for it, so we just have to declare this a virtual tie. 8-2 is going to be going into the World 8 Fortress. Meanwhile, MaCobra is going into 8-2, and then we'll be able to use a cloud to go over the fortress. And also potentially the faster Bowser kill, so accounting for that, Iceball probably does still have a slight lead. Clean 8-2 from MaCobra. Oh! Again, having trouble hammer killing Boom Boom, and in fact winds up just stomp killing him. So now we see MaCobra take a slight lead in terms of what we see on screen. It's about 7 seconds. Can save 1 second on the Boom Boom fight. Can save like 4 seconds on the Bowser fight. So MaCobra, maybe you could say, has like a 2 or 3 second lead here. And actually not getting clean hammer kills on those Boom Booms in the last 2 Boom Boom fights for Iceball may actually be a factor here. Also things like the 1-up clip and maintaining P speed through Bowser's Castle also going to be important. MaCobra going down into the Boom Boom fight. Gets the fire kill. And we'll be headed into Bowser's Castle first. Iceball missing another hammer kill. Has to stomp twice. Oh, MaCobra goes for the elevator clip and doesn't get it. So Iceball gets it. This is going to be extremely close, because that's probably about a 3-second swing between those 2 events. Iceball just saved a second. MaCobra probably just lost 1 or 2. MaCobra is in the Bowser fight, doing the fire kill, and Iceball is going to go in and be able to kill him with hammers. So this, we see Bowser falling off the screen at the same time. This is going to be frame counted. I think MaCobra maybe has it, but there is a difference in stream delay. See what their clocks say when they go through the doors. Okay, according to the clocks, MaCobra won by half of a second. I think that will probably turn out to be the official result, but a mod may want to frame count this to be sure. It's definitely within the range where it's worthy of a frame count. GG both runners. We will see if they join us. Yep, we had an extremely close margin here. Yep. So 43/100ths of a second. Yeah, and there was so much at the end that resulted in it winding up so close. Because Iceball didn't get a clean hammer kill on the World 8 Boom Booms. And then, yeah, the elevator clip tightened it back up. Hey, looks like we have MaCobra in here. There, hey MaCobra, GG. Iceball, GG.
Yep, GG.
Well, welcome in. Now I think MaCobra had it by about a half second. That's what it looked like. It looked like his Bowser fell off the screen first, but there's difference in stream delay as well. We had you pretty synced up, but yeah, I think they need to frame count this one before we know for sure.
Yeah, that finish, holy moly, that was just probably easy the closest finish of the tournament, I believe, isn't it?
It's up there. We had frame count Narfman and Chuck. That was way back in round one.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That one was within a second. I don't remember if it was quite this close, but yeah, I'm curious. Were either of you watching? Did either of you know how close it was after the hands?
I tuned in at the end there just to see like what it was looking like. I knew I was saving that cloud for 8F. I was going all in on that, hoping don't snipe me at the end of 8-2, because that would be bad. But,
yeah.
I tuned in as soon as I sort of got into tank stage, and I was like, okay, what's it looking like? Okay, he's got the hammer suit. I'm like, crap. And it's only like an 8-second difference.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I gotta go for Bowser clip. That's my only chance of this, So I went for it, didn't get it. So it's like,
Yeah. And actually, that wound up tightening things up because it was probably virtually tied going into the Air Force, but Iceball didn't get clean hammer kills on the boom booms, and that probably gave you a little bit of a virtual lead, MaCobra, that we didn't really get to see until after the World 8 Fortress. But yeah, you missed elevator clip. Iceball went for it and got it, and that tightened it up a lot in Bowser's Castle there.
Man, I was thinking I needed that to have a shot, because I had fire at that point, and I was going to do an awesome job keeping his hammer suit, not easy.
Yeah, we definitely did see the difference between fire and hammer, because when Iceball was entering Bowser's arena, like, you were in the second phase of the hammer fight, and then Iceball just comes in and melts Bowser away, and it's like, well, both Bowsers are falling off the screen at the exact same time now. So...
Yeah, pretty much. Mine had a little bit further to go because he's up on that platform, of course. But yeah, crazy. And overall, the race kind of rocky on my end. My A presses were not on point this afternoon for whatever reason. It started in 2-2 when I fell in the moat, and then I got a fanfare out of nowhere. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you actually had a slight lead up until that World 2 moat and fanfare. You both fell in the moat. Iceball seemed to get out a little bit faster and had a slight lead. I remember noting, like, well, Iceball has about 0.2 of a second lead, and then I see, and okay, Iceball has the lead now as the star, rises in the sky. Like, yeah, we're watching it count the 5 up.
Yeah, I hate to see it, right? I just want to get off the game already. Come on, I don't need a fanfare. I don't need fireworks. But yeah, overall, it's kind of rocky for me. I seem like Iceball play more consistently, and and I'm not sure about the hand situation, but that probably factor in as well.
You got 2 hands. Iceball got 3.
Okay.
And what really helped even it up, because you were probably, even with the cloud considered, you probably had estimated about 30 seconds to catch up after the Navy. But Iceball got first hand and kind of got stun locked by the last. The
sumo bro. Oh,
yeah, man. Somehow just by a pixel missed, getting clipped by a hammer. But managed to keep the hammer suit, but still costs probably about 5 to 10 seconds right at the end of hand 1.
And
then wound up getting all 3. Oh, I think we have Iceball.
Yeah. Well, it's a funny story. This is the second race in a row that I've gotten 3 hands, which is kind of
Oh my.
I believe I got 3 hands against crap, I don't remember which week it was, but yeah, never a good feeling when the hand just sort of pulling every time. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like the opposite, like, of what you want. 0 hands, it's like 1 and 8 for both, right?
Yeah, I got the wrong 1 and 8, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think from a spectator perspective, that was, pretty much the preferred result, because it winds up evening things up. But at the same time, you always do kind of want to see the same hand RNG for both runners as a competitor. But any other thoughts you guys have, or anything in particular you want to talk about? In terms of bro movement, seems like you guys both got what you would have wanted. I think.
In World 2, I couldn't remember which bro was which, so I just went back and bought the bomb box.
Okay. I was surprised by that when you went 2-4 at first. I thought you were trying to avoid Dombox, and then you went back and fought. I'm like, oh, no, there must have been another reason he did 2-4
that was me just not remembering who was who in the moment.
Right. And then you were able to avoid Skybro, so it turned out to be a wash.
Yep. That was nice. So, overall, other than that, the bros cooperated pretty nicely. The ones in free, they sort of just came towards me, which is nice. Didn't have to run away or anything like that.
Yeah, I think I got an extra bro in World 5, and then 2 movements of 4 in World 4. And I was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and 6, the Starbro fight for me was forced. He had a chance to run across at 6-6, but nope, he just came back toward me.
Yeah, so I guess you both bought an extra Starbro. The 7-9 clips, I think you got those in 3 tries and 2 tries, right? So that wasn't.
No, it took me like at least 10 or so. It was.
Oh, did it?
Unfortunate, yeah.
I might have started looking late.
Yeah, 7-1 did not go too well for me. I went for 7-9.
No.
I went for the 7-9
right.
as well, and yeah, that was kind of rocky too.
That is right. 7-1. I think you had 15 tries. I was thinking 7-9, but yeah, I forgot. Yeah, 7-1. You guys were pretty much tied coming out of World 6, and then 7-1 happened. So that was a lot of separation. Iceball got it second try, if I recall right.
Yep.
Yeah, but basically after 7-9, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go on and clouding 8F. I'm just gonna play for 7-2, just go on that play, because it's the longest level to cloud out of the 3, and I'm like, okay. But it's extra risk, especially the fire suit, because you take damage in 8-2, that's it. It's like, crap.
Yeah.
I'm glad it all worked out, nonetheless. Sun played nice there. But yeah, just thanks to SpeedGaming as always for hosting, and Markman for putting this tournament on. I'm glad we were able to get a really close one in here for it to wrap this round up for us.
Yeah,
GG. Yep, GG, both of you. Any other final words here from either of you before we sign off?
Not really. Thanks for doing commentary. Thanks for Nerfin for hosting. And SpeedGaming. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Just looking forward to the frame count. That's all.
Yeah. Yep. I think we'll test the result as unofficial and recommend that one of the mods like Narfman or Teeks give this a frame count before we say it's an official result. But yeah, definitely a great race, and appreciate both of you joining. GG both of you, GG chat, and GG SpeedGaming. Thank you very much, everyone. And we will sign off, and there is more action later tonight, I believe 8 p.m. Eastern. We have a race between Windchuck Attacks and Lane Rayner. Budsy and Haxer are going to be commentating that one. And then 2 final races in round 5 tomorrow. Spicy Chicken, Spicy Boy versus Disaster Caddy at 12 p.m. Eastern. And I will be commentating that one as well. And then following that, we have what is the championship of this tournament. Sakali versus Mondi, and Budsy and Neo Shazam have you covered for that. So thank you everybody for joining. We will see you around. And thanks again, SpeedGaming. Have a good day, everyone, or night. If you're in Europe, it's probably already night. Have a good Saturday wherever you are in the world.